Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. In today's session, we're going to look at the market's breakdown. Today is a Monday. We're going to look at how the market has opened, what potential trading opportunities we have for the week, and how we should take advantage of them. So if that sounds interesting, please do stick with us until the end. Don't forget to like this video if you find value. Consider subscribing so that you won't miss out on future content, and share with a few friends that you believe will also find value in this video. With that being said, let's get into it. Now, we're going to start off with Jpyx. As you can see, it just finished its double top move. So it created a double top here. You see, this was the double top, this was the neckline. Prices broke below it, retested, and pushed all the way to the next market structure. And that was the end of the move. As you can see here, prices reached here, and this was the end of the move. So after this, what should we be anticipating the markets to do next? As you can see here on the left hand side, obviously prices always imitates what happened on the left hand side. So last time prices were here, they bounced all the way until somewhere up here. So now what I believe might happen is that prices may retrace until they reach somewhere here. So we might be seeing prices push higher until they reach somewhere here. So that's the move I'm anticipating to see. However, last week we can see prices closed with the hanging man. So we have to wait and see how prices will start playing out this week, how the daily will close before we actually dive into deep analysis. On Friday, prices closed with a doji, indicating a lack of momentum. So if today prices closed with a solid bullish move, then we might start seeing, prices keep on pushing higher. On the lower time frames, such as the 4 hours, we'll be waiting to see if prices will actually break above this high and create a new trend. Because if it does, then we might be looking for entries on the lower time frames to actually capture this move early on. So should prices break above here, we'll be looking for a retest to continue going higher. And that's the move we're actually anticipating. Should prices be rejected and break below here, we'll be looking for prices to keep on going lower. So either way, we're just waiting to see what will really happen. So that's what I'm anticipating to see happen on Jpyx. We got DXY, or the US dollar. Starting off from the weekly, we can obviously see that the trend is still bearish. The trend is still bearish, as we had a high, we had a low, we had a lower high, we had a low, we had a lower high, and then prices have not yet created another low. So I'm still anticipating to see prices push lower until they reach somewhere here before we actually start seeing a bullish trend, because I'm bullish biased on the DXY. Right now, my bias is that I'm anticipating to see prices fall until they reach here, and then once they reach here, we can start seeing a bullish trend. Or should prices fail to break or to reach down here and they finally break above this high, then I'll be looking for a retest on this structure before we actually take a buy. But most recently, if we look on the lower time frames, we can see prices are creating some kind of a higher high. As we had we were in a downtrend, right? We had a high, we had a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then a same low, and then prices created a higher high. So we might be seeing prices, push higher before you actually see them push lower. Or should they break above this structure, then the bullish trend will have already begun. So this bullish trend, I believe it's just a minor trend that will just be pushing until prices perhaps they reach here on this structure before we actually see them, keep on pushing lower. So what does that imply on the other currency pairs? USD JPY, obviously we are still bullish biased on this pair. As you can see here, prices are just pushing higher. They just broke above this structure. So we're anticipating them to keep on pushing higher until they reach this structure up here. We're anticipating to see prices keep on pushing higher until they reach EA high. EURUSD, obviously anticipating to see prices push lower. Currently, this will be the next target, so that's where we're anticipating to see prices tap. GU, same applies, but I'm anticipating to see how prices will be acting on DXY. Should they keep on pushing higher, then this will actually act as a false breakout, and we should be looking for prices to break below here and start selling. But since the trend is still very strongly bullish here, I'm not going to be really looking for entries on this structure. As you can see here, prices have broken above this high, and they might be looking to see, or they might be looking to push higher until they reach on this structure here. So I won't really be in a rush to take a trade on GU on a sale, but if DXY starts selling, I'll be taking a trade on DXY. But if it starts buying, I'll be taking a trade on EURUSD. You need to always be looking at the trade which presents the best opportunity, right? Because that's how you win. Gold, obviously, if prices buy, we'll be looking for sells here. As you can see, last week, prices closed with a solid bearish engulfing candlestick. So the trend is clear that the bears are still pushing. So we need to be looking for sells until prices reach this bottom down here. We have no resistance on the left-hand side, so it's a clean slate. EuroJPY, obviously, buys continuation. This is clearer from the monthly perspective. As you can see here, prices will be pushing high until they reach somewhere up here. Cadjpy, prices are pushing higher, strong. So once prices break above here, we'll be looking for a retest before we see that continuation until prices reach up here. So we are back again on JPYX. So those are the pairs that I have on my watch list. Those are the pairs that I'm always watching. Those are the pairs that I'm always trading. If you found value in this video, please like this video. Let me know in the comments below which pair do you want me to actually break down in the midweek analysis that's not in my watch list. Let me know in the comments below so that I can actually break it down for you guys. With that being said, guys, I appreciate you all. Let's have a great trading week. Peace.